This is what I eat to stay lean, build muscle, have high testosterone, crazy sex drive, tons of energy and focus throughout my day. Let's jump straight into it. You might see me referring to my notes, not because I script these videos, but I could talk about this shit for hours. So I need to have structure. So in the morning, what do? I fast. I don't eat in the mornings. When I wake up, I'm gonna hydrate first, drinking water and salt. Celtic sea salt, pink Himalayans, get some electrolytes into your body. Especially if you've just been asleep, you haven't had any liquid, any water, you're a bit dehydrated. That's the first step. Then I get outside, I do some grounding. Great. Then I'm waiting 10, 15, 20 minutes max, and then I'm having my coffee. I'm not waiting 90 minutes. I've tried that, and I've tried what I do now, and there is no difference for me. No energy crash, anything like that. The key is to hydrate first, and then I'm having black coffee. And people seem to demonize coffee, like sure, if you're having bullshit coffee from Starbucks, it's not good. I grind my own beans, make my coffee, it's good quality, clean energy source, right? It's coffee, caffeine is a performance enhancer, so why would I not want to use that? And it helps with the fasting. Drink a ton of water, 1, 2 black coffees, and then I'm not eating for the first 5 hours upon waking. There are benefits to fasting, and I definitely feel them. There's an increase in growth hormone, which is great for building muscle. And I personally just find getting lean is so much easier when I'm fasting. I'm not a science guy, right? I like to just try things out, and if they work, good. And then I get other people, my clients, and if it works, good. So for me, fasting just makes getting lean effortless. And I don't want to eat in the morning. And if you're someone that says, oh, I can't do that, like, it's just because your body is not used to it, okay? And I'm sure you've seen some videos about how breakfast is a scam. It was like a whole marketing campaign. Whatever. The bottom line, personally, I don't like eating first thing in the morning. I actually like that light feeling of hunger. It gives me that focus and just that like little bit of an edge. And trust me, your body will get used to it. So let's talk breaking the fast. For me, I break the fast with 6 to 8 eggs, some avocado, and then maybe some type of fermented or pickled vegetable for the gut health. Simple. And I cook the eggs in butter or coconut oil. You may be like, that's a lot of eggs, bro. Since eating 6 to 8, 10 eggs a day, my testosterone, my energy levels have just gone through the roof, right? And how can you check that? Are you waking up with a boner? Do you have high sex drive? Are you hitting PRs in the gym? Do you just feel like a bit of a machine, like an animal? Personally, I do every single day, okay? So, and again, like I said, I'm not a huge science guy, but there's old school bodybuilders claiming that they would eat something like 36 eggs a day. And that is like the equivalent of being on a mild steroid cycle. It's insane. All I'm gonna say is, before you slander it, drop any hate, try it. Honestly, try it for like 2 weeks. 6 to 8 eggs every day. Get good quality eggs. I buy them from the local shop down the road, and the results are insane. So first meal is 6 to 8 eggs, avocado. So it's basically protein and fat. Keeping it simple. No heavy carbs for my first meal. Why? Again, it keeps you focused. My body reacts really well to the high protein and fats, healthy fats. And it's great for your skin, for your hair, and honestly, again, your hormone level. And people demonize fats. Fats are great, and like your joints, everything. So I like to have a fairly high fat diet as long as it's healthy fats. Like I said, I'm cooking in coconut oil, in butter, ghee. We're using avocado, eating nuts, all these types of things. But that's my breakfast, okay? So I fast for the first 5 hours. This is why I have my notes, because I ramble on. First for the first 5 hours, and then I'm drinking the black coffee, hydrating with the water, and then I'll have 6 to 8 eggs, some avocado, and some type of fermented vegetable. I've personally tried lots of different things, having oats, protein oats in the morning, not fasting, having the breakfast like after the first hour. Personally, I feel best when I do the fasting. Like I said, it takes a little bit of time, but honestly, feel so fucking good doing this diet. and I have so much energy, and the results, my training and the physique, super lean, and it's effortless, okay? And that's the key. This is not like, I'm not tracking anything, I'm not doing this crazy diet. It's super easy to prepare, and it's not overcomplicated, right? I'm eating that same breakfast every day, so it's simple. Lunch and dinner, AKA meal 2 and meal 3. I rotate, so the protein source will either be ground beef, steak, white fish, or chicken breast. Those are the protein sources, and then I'll have more of a starchy carb, especially later on in the day for my final meal. Sweet potato, normal potatoes, white rice, sometimes we use couscous, pumpkin, some vegetables on the side. Again, all cooked in butter or coconut oil. Simple, simple. High protein, some starchy carbs, especially in the evening, that's gonna help you relax. In the afternoon, I might, it depends, but I might just have slightly less of the starchy carb. The common theme that you'll see with this diet is there's no processed shit. That's, if you're eating healthy, whole foods, you're, like the fitness industry is guys on steroids, right? Giving advice to the normal person, and it doesn't work. They're guys on steroids trying to sell you something, trying to sell some type of supplement. A lot of their advice is not good for the average person. It's not good for overall health, for looking better, more attractive, having that full head of hair, nice skin, bright-eyed, energy. And so you've got to remember that a lot of the advice in the fitness industry, they're just like, if it fits your macros, calories are calories, it doesn't matter where it comes from. You can get lean if you only ate McDonald's. Sure. There's a lot more to life than that. You're gonna, like I use the analogy, like if you put cheap fuel in a car, it's not gonna run very well. It's literally the same. It's not just about calories in, calories out. The quality of the food matters, right? And how your body reacts to the food, everybody's slightly different. The key takeaway is whole foods. Eat whole foods. And your skin, your energy levels, your sex drive, your testosterone, the ability to be lean, your body actually absorbing the nutrients is going to be so much better. Let's see what the notes are saying. Snacks. Snacks I'm typically having, so I have those meals in the evening, ground beef, some avocado again, some healthy vegetables, and starchy carb. Starting to relax, and then I'll have a snack, and that will be Greek yogurt. So this is in the evening, some Greek yogurt, honey, some nuts, dark chocolate. That's amazing. When I have that, again, I wake up feeling good. And when you're doing the fasting, you can eat more later on in the day, which I prefer. I also forgot to mention fruit. Fruit is great. I'm snacking on fruit throughout the day. Maybe pre-workout, some mango, honey, salt. I'll have mango, pineapple, some watermelon, banana. Fruit can be so hydrating, and it gives you that quick release carbs, which I just love. I love fruit, so I'm also eating a ton of that throughout the day, and that just gives me good energy. Like I said, great for pre-workout. So fruit as a snack, fruit, nuts, Greek yogurt, dark chocolate. That's pretty much, and honey. That's pretty much what I'm having. So that explains how I eat. And honestly, since doing this, and I've been training since the age of 15, I've been in this game, coaching people, super obsessed with training, diet. I've tried everything. I've done all sorts of ways of eating, and I found this to be the most sustainable, easy. It's not too extreme. I've done carnivore in the past. I've done keto. It's super sustainable. I'm staying lean, hitting PRs in the gym. I'm focused, skin, hair, everything looks good. So that's how I eat. That's it. I appreciate your support. If you've made it to the end of the video, leave a like, a comment, and a lot of you guys have asked to see my training split, how I'm training. So I'm about to go to the gym today. I'm going to be filming my training sessions throughout the week, and then I'm going to do a full video on that. Thanks for watching. See you later.